Avallac'h. The being trapped within Uma's tortured husk turned out to be Avallac'h, a powerful sage of the Anel elves. Geralt had made his acquaintance years before. Already during these prior encounters, Avallac'h had displayed an intense and, frankly, rather unnerving interest in the Elder Blood and its bearer, Ciri. His exact motives were unclear at the time, and he had made no particular effort to explain them to Geralt. Geralt likewise had no idea what bound Ciri and the elf now. There was no doubt Avallac'h had helped her, had saved her numerous times from the wild hunt. But why? Alas, the sage, quivering on a razor's edge between life and death, offered no answers to Geralt's burning questions. He did, however, muster enough strength to utter a crucial piece of information: Ciri's location. When Geralt got a chance to talk to Ciri about Avallac'h, he learned that the sage had been her tutor and mentor for some time. They were bound by a common enemy. Avallac'h had been the chief advisor to the previous ruler of the Anel, whose demise had precipitated a conflict between Avallac'h and the successor, Deireadh. The sage had thus made it his mission to protect Ciri from his new king's malicious designs, whatever the cost. Ciri made it clear to Geralt that she trusted the sage. He had saved her life on numerous occasions, including when, feeling the onset of the curse that would transform him into Uma, he resolved to hide her from the wild hunt on the Isle of Mists. Avallac'h played a key role in staving off defeat during the defense of Kaer Morhen. After the battle, he advised the Witcher that ultimate victory over Deireadh and his ghastly cavalcade would only be possible with magic assistance. That meant Geralt would have to once again pact with members of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses. Seizing the calm before the storm, Avallac'h tried once more to teach Ciri to control her incredible talent. He soon found that Ciri was as stubborn a pupil as she was gifted, something that Geralt had discovered for himself much earlier. Drawing on his knowledge of internal Anel politics and the strengths and weaknesses of the Wild Hunt's commanders, Avallac'h crafted a plan to eliminate one of Deireadh's most powerful allies, his master of manipulation, Gels. In order to accomplish this, Avallac'h was willing to do anything, even risk a dangerous journey to Tir na Geralt's trip to Avallac'h's laboratory confirmed that the sage was interested in Ciri and her genealogy. The elf they stumbled across in Avallac'h's laboratory claimed his interest in Ciri was purely pragmatic, and that he secretly loathed her for the human blood in her veins. Was Avallac'h truly so two-faced? Or was the mysterious she-elf merely twisting his words to hurt Ciri? Avallac'h remained shockingly unperturbed when he heard Geralt and his companions had visited his secret laboratory. He openly admitted that he was interested in Lara's bloodline and in protecting her descendants. When they brought up the she-elf they came across in his lab, Avallac'h reacted with mild amusement, as if that particular subject was not worth treating seriously. Avallac'h played an active role in the war council preceding the luring of the wild hunt into their trap. During these discussions, he and Ciri briefly got into a heated argument because Avallac'h firmly insisted she not engage directly in the coming conflict. Deireadh's last words sowed seeds of doubt in Geralt's heart, and Ciri and Avallac'h's sudden disappearance led them to spring into thorny shoots. Everything seemed to indicate that the sage had been pursuing a hidden goal the whole time: to open the gates between worlds.